Hey, what is up guys? Guitar here, welcome back to another Brave 9 video. Alright, today we're gonna do a bit of a different thing. We're gonna do some Evil Castle, underground Evil Castle guide, because a bunch of you guys have been harassing me to do some underground Evil Castle guides. Alright, it's good. I love doing myself some guides actually. The reason why I haven't been doing much underground Evil Castle guides is because when I first completed it, I actually used mostly Asmode and Livia. So I think if I post that video and showing you guys my strategy, a lot of you guys, I'm going to receive hate comments. People are going to say, how dare you use 3 legendaries? How dare you Guitar Rock? Yep, so I figured, no, I'm just going to wait until I figure out a better, more budgety strat before I get some hate for no reason, you know. So yeah, hopefully from floor 11 to floor 15, which is what we'll be tackling today. Hopefully I'll be able to provide you guys with at least 2 strats per floor. Alright, so alternative strats as well, so that in case you guys don't have much legendaries, you can try and work with that. Alright, so let's jump into floor 11, first things first. Okay, so floor 11 to floor 15, all the enemies are the same. You have these high HP mobs right here. You can see all of them has like 40,000 HP. 120,000 for the boss himself. Alright, so their skills consist of basically this skill that deals current HP times percentage of additional damage, immune to attack interference immunity, and of course they have this heal thing, alright, which allows them to reduce incoming damage and of course heal their maximum HP every turn. So a couple of units are good here. I'm going to show you guys a couple of strat. You can use Asmode if you guys have Asmode. I mean, I'm sure all of you guys have Asmode, right? Everybody has Asmode plus 10, I'm sure. Alright, so Asmode right here, and then we go with Livia, something like that. Maybe like this. Alright, we go Livia Asmode. Just make sure you have a taunt backup. Alright, we're gonna put you can put a Benchinar or a Glacier might work as well. Alright, whoever that you think can help tank. So we go with something like this. So this is a good viable option. Okay, that was dumb. Why did I position it like that? Like this. Boom. Alright, let's see. Now hit me, doesn't matter because I'm strong. Die, boom, easy kill. Benchinar is actually strong right here, alright, because the more graves she has. Benchinar is actually strong right here because if enemy has more graves, you know, Livia get rid of that guy. Benchinar will take care of the other 2, I think. Boom. So yeah, this is also one option. I will show you a different, a much more budget-y strat right now. Alright. Okay, so this is an alternate strat that you can use right here. Bellasier is very strong because of how her skill works right here. She has this ability where if enemy gets stigmatized, alright, or receive stigma damage from her, when they hit her, alright, so they will receive their max HP times 150% additional damage. So that is a lot. So as far as I know, there's no cap to this. So this damage can go to crazy insane high amounts. So Maxwell is a good candidate as well because of his ability to... This one, yeah. Based upon enemies' heal skill type. If you notice, all these enemies, they have this skill, which is heal skill type. So Maxwell needs to have 2 rage runes. I have mine as plus 14. I've heard that plus 12 Maxwell works pretty good as well. So you can go with something like this, you know, Rafitia, you know, Veronia, Bellasier, Maxwell. Do I even need Rafitia? I have no idea. Let me see. Rafitia, Maxwell is... Yeah, maybe I do need. Let's see, Maxwell goes in, and then boom, and then boom, and then boom. Yeah, somewhere along those lines. Alright, so you get the idea. So runes doesn't really matter, I think. I have shield runes on my Bellasier. I have vital runes on Veronia just to tank. Maxwell with rage runes. So yep, let's proceed to the next floor. Floor number 12. Okay, so for floor number 12, this is what I used before. Obviously this strat is not as good as anymore, but you do have Rafitia, Veronia to Asmode. And then we went in with Wester. Wester is there just to deal DOT later on. And of course Dalby at Skip Tile to try and charm the enemy. I'm going to show you guys what this strat is all about. So I actually, this is the strat I used to basically get through this. Boom. Alright, so that guy lives a little bit more. Doesn't really matter. So we're going to have Benchinar do that. Alright, so Wester is there to deal DOT to this boss. So notice this boss is now like very tanky, right? So even Asmod cannot do anything. So we're gonna do Vester, use Vester for that purpose. Okay. Okay, now let's see. Yep, I think we are done. Zoom, Benshina, zoom, easy. Alright, Vester needs +0. In case you guys are wondering, +0 Vester, 2 rage runes. You don't need a high skill level at all. Okay, so for floor 12 is about the same thing. You just have to move a couple of units around. Make sure they're all middle. So Veronia to Bellasier, Cerubia to Maxwell. Alright, so just like that. So this strat is much better than my stupid strat earlier. Alright, so definitely, but that's the one that I used to complete basically. Maxwell going in, kabloom, double kill. Oh, heal, heal. The power of healing. Healing from Bellasier. Look at this, look at this. Zoom. Triple kill. Triple kill. Boom. Boom. Maxwell. Boom. Boom. Easy. Alright. Okay, so next up, floor 13. So we start off with the pay to win strat first. This is my own strat, alright? This is what I crafted back then. We have one Livia. Alright, Livia can be +10 or preferably +10. I think +0 might work as well, because we're just getting rid of these two and Livia is aiming the boss, the evil castle cook. Alright, 1, 2, then Asmod, and then Veronia to Maxwell. I'm gonna show you guys. It's quite straightforward, just gonna go in, zoom. Okay, so obviously Asmod, and then we will go with Maxwell, smack this guy in front so that Livia can take care of the middle guy later on. But that's the entire objective. Alright, Maxwell, and just to get rid of the middle lane. Okay, so Veronia needs to be escaped because of that. She will take a couple of hits. Now Livia take care of the boss. And then now we will buff everyone. Asmod goes again. Maxwell goes in again. Kaboom. Benshina goes in, smack that last guy. Boom. Easy. Alright, one more strat for you guys. Bellasier strat, this one is much easier. Okay, so an alternate strat for floor 13 is something like this. We go with Rafitia to Veronia, Veronia to Bellasier. Now, Bellasier needs a high defense or good shield runes basically, because I noticed my Bellasier previously died to this guy when he comes first hit. Alright, so you need I do have 26% and 28% shield runes, so give your best shield runes to her so that she can survive this first initial hit. That's all she needs, right? She just needs to survive the initial hit. So we have Mia later to charm the boss. I'm going to show you guys basically the strat right here. Alright, this guy hits. Notice I survived, barely survived right there. Alright, so Bellasier is going to do that. Boom. Now she heals a little bit. Alright, so now we go with Mia, charm the boss. Okay, and then we go with Maxwell to take care of this guy. So the objective is just basically the boss is charmed, the boss is going to hit himself and the ally. So yeah, from this point onwards, pretty straightforward. We go again with Bellasier to hit the boss. I think it's not enough to kill, yeah. But we have Maxwell again, so don't worry about that. Maxwell, here we go. Boom. Man, Maxwell is just insane. Alright, double buff him. You will be able to smack any boss in the way. Okay, so next up, floor 14. So I'm going to show you guys the pay to win strat first. So this is the strat that I used originally. So you have a Livia. Okay, so Livia, Rafi to Asmod. And then we have 5, 6. Alright, so Rafitia needs to give the buff to as many units as possible. Purify that DOT. Asmod take care of 3 units. Maxwell take care of that. Boom, hit my Benshina. Doesn't matter. Yep. So Livia is there to take care of the boss. Kaboom, Rafitia got hit. It doesn't matter. Boom. And boom. And now we go in with boom. Boom. And no. Yeah. Do you guys see how tight that was? Do you guys see how tight that was? So this one is very hard. 20 turns. You have to achieve it within 20 turns. So the next strat that I'm going to show you guys is also going to be very tight as well. Okay, so next let's show you some free-to-play strats. Let's see, 1, 2. Yeah, so this one is basically the same thing, but we need Maxwell with Fatal Rune this time. Alright, Maxwell cannot have double reach anymore, or else this one is a little bit tough and it's very tight because it's 20 turns, right? You have to finish this with 20 turns. I'm actually not entirely sure if this strat will work, but if it works, I'll explain. If it doesn't, meh, die, boom, Maxwell go in. Okay, nice. Not nice, not nice, not nice. That one is not nice. But hopefully you guys get the idea. Let me try to get one perfect run right here. Okay, so Viola's purpose is to curse the boss at the back. So the boss gets cursed and of course a bit of DOT as well. So that in turn will basically, what that do is it will, okay, nice. I hope this works. So that will reduce the boss stats. Yep, it works this time. It works this time. Kaboom. Okay, finally. You guys saw how tight that was, like 0 turns. That was very tight. Okay, so hopefully you guys can replicate something like that. So this one you have to do a bit of a different thing. Right now, let me explain. Alright, since we got it through, let me explain a little bit more detailed, okay? So what you need to do basically is the same thing. The reason why I have Q weak is because Maxwell needs 1 Fatal Rune. 1 Fatal, 1 Rage. So you cannot go double Rage. And even with 1 Q weak, you know, so that Q weak will die later on. You want Q weak to die because 20 turns, right? If Q weak continues to support, round 2, you cannot make it to 20 turns. So Q weak do that just to buff a little bit of crit rate. Hopefully Maxwell can do it. And Viola has this skill right here, Curse. Alright, stats weakening. And of course some DOT to help hit the boss and stuff. It's not much, but it's just to reduce the boss. Else this boss will one-shot your Bellasier. If you curse the boss, then the boss cannot one-shot your Bellasier. So that's the whole point right there. Okay, so next up we have the last final floor, floor 15. So this floor is surprisingly the most, actually the easiest one in my opinion. Wait, I'm missing somebody. Benzina, boom. Yep, something like that. Alright, so this strat will work. We are using Christina. So Christina with DOT helps a lot because the boss is not immune to it. So you can stack boom, 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 boom. So the boss will slowly, you know, the bleeding power, kablam. Yeah, this floor is like, in my opinion, the easiest out of the 5 floors. Maybe the 11 is almost as easy as well. But yeah, this one is like pretty much high up there as well. Okay, let me show you a variation of strategy, a different one. Alright, so there's an alternate strat if you guys don't have Christina for whatever reason. So this is something that you can try. But I couldn't get it to work because I don't have a Maxwell plus 15. From what I gather, you need Maxwell plus 15. If your Maxwell is plus 14 like mine, your damage is going to be kind of lacking in terms of to get rid of this first boss. So yeah, Maxwell plus 15 is kind of a must. Wait, let me see if I can. So yeah, something like that. Veronia to Bellasier and then Refitia to Isabel to Maxwell. So if you don't have a Maxwell plus 15, this strategy is kind of hard. Even I already have pretty decent runes on mine, and he still struggles to get rid of this first boss. So you ideally want a Maxwell plus 15 if you want to use this strat. Let me show you guys. Maxwell is gonna struggle right there. Maybe I go Sarubia. Wait, I don't think Sarubia, Isabel. Doesn't Isabel give more buffs than Sarubia? Yeah, let me try. Okay, I don't think it matters, but we're gonna try with Sarubia. So if not, it's mostly because of the Maxwell, which is not plus 15. So I think if you want to use this strat, right, you need a Maxwell plus 15. Because plus 14 to 15 is actually quite a big difference for his skill actually. The one that he deals more healing to the enemy. Yep, still not enough. Alright, so make sure you guys, if you want to use this second strategy, you should be maxing out your Maxwell plus 15. Or else plus 14 I've tried multiple times, it cannot work. My guildmate told me that this could work, but you need a Maxwell plus 15. Okay, so that sums it up for our floor. Stage 11. Underground Evil Castle from floor 11 to floor 15. So hopefully you guys can try out the various strats yourself and feel free to modify the strat, you know. Let me know if you guys find anything different or like a different approach on how you can tackle these stages. As always, if you haven't already, subscribe to this channel, give this video a like if you enjoyed it. I'll try to post more underground Evil Castle in the next coming days. So yeah, stay tuned, turn on your notifications as well. Have a nice day. Goodbye.